When balancing equations, we want to make sure that we have the same types of atoms on both sides of our equation, as well as the same number for each type of atom. So sometimes putting this out into a more visual representation can help us to see this more easily. So in our example, I'm going to represent the different atoms by colored rectangles, and I've put the code down at the bottom so that I know which color represents which atom. So you can see sodium green, hydrogen red, carbon black, and oxygen blue. When we have built these atoms or put these representations down, then we can see fairly quickly that we have more sodium atoms on the product side than we do on the reactant side. We have more carbons, we have more hydrogens, and we have more oxygens. So we need to bring in more of these atoms on the reactant side of our equation. But we can't bring them in just, plump down a sodium here, drop an oxygen there. We have to bring in the same units that we have present on our reactant side. So we can bring in another molecule of the reactant and see whether or not our numbers will then match up. Once we bring in a complete and entire molecule of our reactant, we can see that now we have 2 sodiums on the reactant side and 2 on the product side. We have 2 hydrogens on the reactant side and 2 on the product side. We have 2 carbons on the reactant side and 2 on the product side. And we have 6 oxygens on the reactant side and 6 on the product side. So this tells us that we have now got a balanced equation.